Hey guys, it's James with the Chart Guys. It's Wednesday, March 21st. Going to do my nightly video on oil. So oil again has been great follow through, high and low of this candle. We were watching this inside candle. The high and low was in the previous ranges, high and low. And once we broke that, the bulls actually have been taking control. We have increasing bull volume on 2 consecutive days. Had increasing bull volume on the inside candle daily bull break, which is really, in my opinion, was great for me to see that. Also broke to a higher high. We've been having lower highs on these bounce attempts here. Broke to a higher high on the daily as well by breaking above 62.33. So all these technicals are favoring the bulls at this point. For oil, broke this previous resistance of 64.24, and so the next resistance we have to look at here is now going to be 66.30, and then the recent high of 66.66. The daily upper Bollinger Band, I said that in my this week's past videos on Monday and Tuesday. I said, watch this Bollinger Band, looked like it was opening up, and that once it opened up and we hit it, that it would likely grind against it and continue to go up. The weekly is now formed after consolidating very healthy here in a range. We are still in the range of 66.66 and the low of 58.07 that I've been talking about that we would trade in for a while. But I do like the fact that on the weekly we also have inside candle, and we are breaking bull on it and breaking this previous resistance of 64.24 and forming a higher high on the weekly after forming a higher low. So we formed a higher low here on this pullback from this recent low, and now we're forming a higher high. And so to finish off the week strong, we want to close above 64.24, and you want to see increasing bull volume like we did on that inside candle on that daily bull break. So after 66.66, you got to be aware that we've been talking about this bullishness in oil into 2018 in Chart Guys for some time, and because of the dumps here, look at that absolute dump, not creating that much support on the way down. There isn't much. I'm sorry, not creating that much blowing through support. Sorry, blowing through support so quickly. It hasn't established that much resistance in this area. If you look at the monthly chart, you can clearly see that on these candles. So look how it didn't create any type of resistance on the way down. So the next resistance that I could potentially see is a little bit of upper wick here on this monthly candle here, and that's at 69.54 would be my next resistance after this recent high here of 66.66. So oil is looking very strong for the bulls. I'm going to start cluing in here on XLE and the energy sector here. I've been watching this daily chart. Move this. And I am currently watching as it tightens. We have a low here of 64.45, and we have the high of resistance here on the bounce attempt of 69.90. And so what it's been doing on the daily is still forming lower highs here. So looking for a break of 68.95 in the near future. Did we break it already today? We already broke it. So we did break it. Looking for a break above 69.90. If you look at it on the weekly chart, obviously we're going to need markets to cooperate. You can see the equilibrium pattern playing out here as well. We're getting tighter in this range, forming higher lows so far, and just need to form and break to a higher high here. So watch the break of 69.90 for continuation in the energy sector on XLE, with oil looking very strong on daily and weekly charts. I will be warning you that oil, I am expecting some type of pullback, just as gold. The RSI is unsustainable at these levels. Look at the 4-hour RSI. It's above 80. And historically, if we pull back here on the oil RSI, at those levels, they've had some level of consolidation at some point, right? So you need to be careful for some consolidation. I am not saying oil is going to pull back severely. I'm just looking for some healthy consolidation at this point on the 4-hour to cool down that RSI. And you can clearly see that those are levels that it has consolidated on the 4-hour. The hourly definitely needs to cool down. That's unsustainable as well. So look for some consolidation overnight, maybe for a day or two. Daily RSI is not overbought yet, so it does have room to run. I would like tomorrow potentially at least a back test of the upper Bollinger Band here, which is at 64.67. I would consider taking a re-entry depending on how much the RSIs cool down on the hourly and the 4-hour. Tomorrow I would consider taking a position on the backtest of the upper Bollinger Band, which is again is at 64.67 currently. So have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.